We are Tom and Angel, and we're continuing our Rocky Mountain road trip through Jasper and Banff National Parks. After spending an exciting 48 hours in Jasper, we're continuing our journey to Banff through the world-famous Icefields Parkway. Join us as we explore this 232-kilometer stretch of highway known for its scenic views of waterfalls, mountain ranges, and of course, glaciers. We're officially making our way southbound on the Icefields Parkway. We're gonna take in as many of the stops and the viewpoints as we can. This is the first one. It's the Athabasca Pass lookout. And of course, the clouds just rolled in as we got here, but we're getting a bit of a clearing now, so hopefully I can get some good views for you.
We have arrived at Athabasca Falls. Pretty excited for these.
We can hear them now.
What did we learn about Athabasca Falls?
They're strong.
They're very strong. They're also glacial falls. All of this water is coming from melted ice.
Makes sense why it is so clear and blue.
Cold.
We saw a sign on the side of the road that said goats and glaciers, which are like probably our top two favorite things.
All right, well, that was plenty of glaciers.
Whole lot of glaciers, no goats.
Zero goats.
Our next stop is Sunwapta Falls, and it's looking mighty wintry out here. Careful. Sunwapta Falls. The Icefields Parkway is a sub 300 kilometer highway that spans from Banff to Jasper, and National Geographic calls it one of the world's most spectacular driving tours, and it's like a drive of a lifetime, and I can totally see why. Everything here is so worth the view, in addition to the waterfalls and the lookouts and the viewpoints along the way. You're also driving in between all the mountains, so you just look at range after range of beautiful mountains, one just as beautiful, if not more beautiful than the last, and you really just like want to stop and take it all in because it's just so overwhelming, but in a good way. We've now made it to our stop in the Columbia Icefield Discovery Center, which is where we're going to start our tour to go down the glacier and to go on the that skywalk. Pretty excited. We can see the glacier from here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, okay. I need to be calm. There we go. Wait.
Now the legal limit on a commercially used paved road that you can make is 18%. We're going down to 36 because we are technically off-road and there are no rules out here in the wild west of Alberta.
Thank you. So, we are on the glacier, as you can see. Nice and blue.
What we're on right now is the glacier, but what a lot of people think is the glacier is that. Up there is actually an ice field, which is like a glacier, but the glacier is like the part that moves. So this part's actually moving.
So there's a bigger ice field over there, and Athabasca, which is the one that we're on right now, is considered an outlet glacier, where once that ice field kind of gets too full from all the compacted snow, it overflows into this section here. It's so funny, it's just a bunch of humans like wandering on a sheet of ice right now. Glaciers are formed through snow, so as it compresses, it creates into this like compact ice, which is more compact than ice you would see like in your freezer, where ice in your freezer is about 50% air. Glacial ice is only 10%, so it's like super compact because it's not water that makes it, it's actually snow. The process is called fernification, which is when snow compacts to create glaciers. So it takes about 5 years for glaciers to form and for the snow to completely compact into the glacier. Because glaciers are susceptible to heat, they're also always moving. Glaciers that are exposed like this one move, 25 to 30 centimeters every single day, versus ones that are covered by rock and sand, they move a lot less, like 1 centimeter, because they don't get hit by the sand as much, and so they don't melt as much. Underneath
Glacier
the
feather.
snow, you can see the actual glacier itself.
Hey Jill, how far from here is that ice field?
It is about 2.2 kilometers away. And it is also very tall. It's about a kilometer high as well. We actually got really lucky today because apparently yesterday was snowing so bad that they had to cancel some of the tours. And also usually the wind is really high here too, up to 80 kilometer per hour winds. And there's barely anything. Like, look how limp that flag is. So we're getting really lucky.
Flaccid? It's a flaccid flag.
It's not flailing, that's for sure.
Not erect. Actually, no, it is erect. I'm glad these machines are here and I don't have to drive on this.
Yeah, that incline really scared me.
36 degree incline is the steepest commercial road in the world, and it's ice. These machines are gigantic.
Really makes sense why they make you wear seatbelts, because it's so steep.
Yeah.
We've now made it to the Skywalk. Are you scared of heights? I'm scared of heights. Let's do this.
If you look up the top there, you can see what looks like, they described it as frosting. That is the Columbia Icefield that's feeding the glacier that we were just at. And it's 300 meters thick. It's so far away that it looks really small, but in reality, that's as thick as it is from here to the bottom of this valley.
The Skywalk today is suspended 280 meters above the valley, so very close to how thick that ice field is.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I'm more concerned that I'm gonna slip.
True. There's a guardrail.
Yeah.
You got it?
You got it. You're good.
I got it.
Be brave.
Guys, Toronto seems how I have nothing on this.
It's true.
Sunwapta Lake. So the viewpoint of the Skywalk is Mount Kitchener, which is the pointy triangle, and the actual Columbia Icefield, which is behind it, which we already talked about earlier. 8,000 years ago, there was a rock slide on Mount Kitchener, this little clearing, and then that little bumpy area there. This whole area was rock slitting, closing off the valley and blocking off the Sunwapta River. and it became this lake. So water did what it does. Sunwapta River paved through the valley, well, created the valley, and now the water from the Sunwapta goes all the way to the Arctic Ocean. As you can see, super popular spot, but totally worth it. Our last stop in the Discovery Center is getting coffee at the highest elevated Starbucks in Canada.
Disputed.
Yeah, so there's two locations that claim to have this title. The other one is on top of the Banff gondola, so we'll have to double check to see which one it actually is. But I know for a fact that we're gonna go to both anyway, so regardless, we're gonna go to the highest elevation Starbucks on this trip.
So this is half of it, I guess.
We're now in the Big Bend area, and this is freaking beautiful. How many times am I going to say that today? Countless.
Everything's beautiful.
Because everything is beautiful.
Also, we're officially in Banff. We made it out of Jasper. So.
Yay!
Earlier we had talked about how Jasper House was named Jasper House because it used to be the Rocky Mountain House. Well, here at Saskatchewan Crossing, this is where the other Rocky Mountain House was. So, of the two, that one ended up getting the name changed, and this one's still Saskatchewan Crossing, Rocky Mountain House. It has an amazing view, 360 degrees.
Something that we weren't prepared for was just how quickly and unpredictably the weather along the Icefields Parkway can change. One moment it's clear, the next you know you're in a flurry storm with low visibility and ice, and then the next turn it's sunny again and dry and clear. You really just have to be prepared to drive through anything.
Well, folks, we've successfully navigated the Icefields Parkway.
We were hoping to do a couple more hikes, go to a couple more lakes. However, those roads were closed due to some unforeseen snowstorms. So that means that we've reached the end of the Icefield Parkway, and we're going to continue our adventure down toward Banff and Lake Louise. Hoodles! Hoodles! To the peak of Sulphur Mountain.
It's never too cold for ice cream.
If you want to follow along, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
We're officially making our way down towards Banff from on the. Tom's having a snack. I'm taking in a view. I almost called the glacier a snack, but I caught myself there. But I mean, it's pretty thick.